Hello, friends. Welcome to the Daily Tarot for Friday, October 31st, 2025. We're here. We made it to the final and third Harvest Festival of the year of 2025. I hope you're all well. Today is, as you know, Halloween or Samhain or All Hallows. And today and tomorrow are some of the most powerful and spiritual days that, for me, throughout the year. The solstices are also big, but these 2 days are always very special to me. And I hope that you get to enjoy them in all the different ways and variations people can enjoy Halloween and November 1st. And let's not forget, it's also the Celtic New Year's Eve. So if you are looking for a chance to start over today, to let things go, to finish up that harvest, and then start looking forward to the next year, today and tomorrow is an excellent day to do that. All right, so hopefully all of your harvests have come in, or you're probably still working on a few. And we're going to take a look today at the cards, as always, as a collective reading to see what we need to know to have the most beneficial day possible as we move through the day, understanding that we are spiritual entities in a physical body, in a physical world. All right, I'm going to use the Druidcraft Tarot. I will take the cards off screen briefly to make sure they're YouTube safe and then bring them back. This is a collective reading for all of us. And if you want to have sort of a personal tie or connection to this reading, or see how this reading might apply to you in a very direct way for your day today, you can pull a single card, pull a runestone, whatever oracle you would like to use. If you do that, please make sure to leave it down in the comments. I would like to know how that combined for you and what you thought of it. All right, let's look at this reading for what could be a very powerful day today. A good chance to talk to our ancestors, a chance to talk to the spirit side of things. I was going to use the pendulum, but we are not going to do that today. It is a pretty zingy deck, so I think we're going to go with Chosen and not Pendulum. I might pull a third one. We'll see. I might pull a third one with the pendulum just to get more information if we need it. Oh, that one felt very sticky. All right. Let's take a look and see what is in store for us for Halloween. We have the Six of Pentacles again. And we have, wonderful, the Wheel of the Year. Like I said, we're ending one phase, beginning to go into another. This is the time when the harvests are coming in, things are getting stored, and there is a preparation for winter and the colder months. So this is a time of transition. This is a time oftentimes affiliated with death, of course, right? We talk to our ancestors. We talk to those that have gone on before us. Six of Pentacles, what better card for trick-or-treating than the Six of Pentacles? The Six of Pentacles is about, as I've said, I think in just yesterday's video, it is about giving and receiving. It is being able to receive joy. It's about giving out joy, taking care of other people, giving out gifts, that sense of community, that sense of friendship, that sense of looking out for others, if you have the ability to do so, to be able to give a little bit, but also being able to understand the necessity for being able to receive, to being able to accept help, to be able to accept a gift. There is a whole interchange and exchange that happens. I mention this a lot when I see the Six of Pentacles. I think I did on yesterday's video. The rune Gebo is a perfect example of the idea of a gift. When you get a gift, there is an energy exchange that is happening, and in order to is oftentimes I believe that once you get a gift, it is important that you also give that energy forward somehow. It doesn't necessarily have to go back to the person that gave you a gift, but you need to share it forward, right? It might be in the future. It doesn't have to be right then, but there is an exchange back and forth of energy. And this is about that. This is about being able to help others or to be helped, and understanding that you might have to do both sometimes in a single day. So think on that. That's meditation for the day. And the wheel is the cycle. Look at the whole wheel of the year today. Look at how things have moved for you. Where are you in that wheel? And typically the wheel is a beneficial card. It's a positive card saying that the wheel is coming around for you again and that things are on the upswing. But this is a bigger picture. This is a perspective shift of seeing the whole turning of the year, possibly making plans today or over the weekend, over this period of Halloween and November 1st, to start to look and change your shift from the past and the present to the future, to looking ahead and how you want to draw that circle of the year for yourself. Okay. This is also in regards to the exchange energy that I'm talking about, the Six of Pentacles. This is also a reminder that what you put out will cycle back to you. This is about flowing with that exchange. This is about, if the wheel is turning in your favor, always remembering to share some of that benefit with others. It can be with family, it can be with friends, it can be with strangers. But to not cling or try to hold on to something. And that, yeah, there is this circular exchange happening today. And to be aware of your part in that. And that is going to help immensely with the day-to-day. It can be used as meditate on that today. See how that plays out in your day-to-day, about how you're giving to others. This doesn't have to be money. This doesn't have to be candy. This is about how you give and what you are receiving, but also in a larger scheme of energy today, because the wheel card is a major arcana card. It's Halloween, and it's the end of the year in the Celtic calendar. What just came to me was, when you think of ancestors and you think of their own wheels, right? The wheel of their life and their death, and then your own life and death. And they say that within 100 years, everything will change. Within 100 years, someone may not remember your name, and you will be a memory. That is something to think about today, and think about how by working on this Six of Pentacles energy, it can strengthen that connection to the ancestral chain. How do you want to be remembered as an ancestor? I think is what I'm getting at here. How do you want to be remembered when it's time for someone else to put out the ancestor plate for you? This is the energy that I'm kind of, and there's no kind of, I'm getting it very strongly. So think about that today. Think about how you are drawing the wheel of your life. And not only in remembering those that have gone before us, and it doesn't have to be direct ancestors. This can go all the way back to the very beginning. Those are also ancestors. And how do you want that to play out? And how do you want to be remembered? As well as, how are you going to remember the ones that have come before you? Okay. That was a thunderbolt. That came from higher up. All right. Let me pull a quick punctuation card. I'm not sure I need one after that zinger. But think about that today. Take some time and see how you want to draw out the wheel of your life. And how does that look when you are giving and receiving? All right. Oh, that one just sparked for me. There we go. And we have intend and create. The High Priest. Perfect card. Excellent card for today because it is about how do you want to, right? This is where this card kind of comes into play. This is the bigger energy of the day and of the holiday. And this is the practical daily application of it in the physical, in the nitty gritty, where the rubber meets the road. And how do you want to intend and create today with the energies in play with all that we have said? Right? I think that's your homework for today. Take that for what you will. And yeah, it feels good. I hope you all have a magical Samhain, Halloween. Hope you get a chance to enjoy, tap into some of the spooky vibes, and stay safe out there and celebrate however you wish for this most wonderful time of the year. All right, I will be back later for the weekend reading, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody, have a wonderful end of the year as far as the Celtic New Year, and I'll see you again soon. Peace and strength. Bye-bye.